The Nebraska Literary Heritage Association is a collection of Nebraska authors' works, which is in a special room on the third floor here at the library. And so we're trying to inspire and have more Nebraska authors as a result of today's workshop.
The Writers' Right workshop, what we try to do with that is to take students who are fascinated with writing, who have a real joy of writing, and we hope that by working with some of our Nebraska authors, that they come away even more invigorated, more enthused about that writing that will carry them into high school. Hopefully they'll join our literary magazine staffs. Hopefully it will generate interest in writing careers in their futures.
I'm taking a lot of techniques away from here, and I've also learned to use my own voice a lot more, because they talked about voice a lot and how each of us has our own story to tell. And I've also learned to make my stories more interesting, use things I've learned to make them into legend, like they said, and like I said before, it's very inspirational.
They're doing exercises. Each author has certain exercises that they do with the kids. For instance, Twyla Hansen is doing giving the kids 15 words, and they're to write something and using lots of senses, all the senses. They have, Kelly has some words and things she's cut out of magazines to inspire them. Different authors approach this differently, but they're getting out of their comfort zone, I guess. That's what's cool about today. And they hopefully, since they're not in school, they're not feeling like they're being graded. They can just write because they love it.
In the first exercise, we had a word list, and every one of them wrote and read what they wrote, and it was something they had never written before. So the act of discovery is all part of this, and they discovered that they had something to say that they didn't even know about.
It was like kind of focusing on writing more than focusing on just like the regular school stuff. Like, it was a lot more fun for me than like just going to school and doing what I have to do. It was like coming here and then just writing for however many hours it was. So
in my personal group, we did different writing exercises. For example, the word cloud, where you put a word and then do different adjectives to describe it. And then we wrote either poetry or prose on that.
I could hear poetry. I could hear the start of a short story, the beginning of a novel. I mean, there were so many possibilities in the writing. And we all expressed that. And I think hopefully the student will carry that forward and think, oh, well, maybe I could write a poem out of this. And some students did write poetry. I wasn't expecting that. I thought they would all just free write. But again, it's kind of open-ended, and hopefully they will take away the fact that all writing, including practice writing, has value and potential for other writing.